Alright, what's going on, folks? We're going to see Tolthir. See what he got going on for us today.
Always did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Daedric, or even Farmer. None of them are a match. Quite perfect indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. But this marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll get more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruption.
I need you to come with me immediately.
The hell you want, man?
I said let's go, now.
Aren't you just an advisor here?
But I still report to the Old Merry Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
Lead the way. Oh, ugly, goofy self.
I said let's go, now.
Waiting on you.
I said let's go. All you... They have... I said let's go, now.
Did you unlock the door there, Dick?
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here. And then he will be removed from college grounds.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person.
What's going on? What happened to everyone?
I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
If it's dangerous, then why don't you do something about it? What does this have to do with me?
You set this chain of events in motion at Sarthal. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Tholmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
So what exactly is the problem?
The Eye is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon. something that cannot be avoided. We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something? What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented. Now if you'll excuse me.
Well, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to it. I apologize if I've offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
It's no secret that the college's reputation... Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Not often, no. Some risks must be taken to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. Please, don't do anything to anger the locals. They don't need additional reason. They hate us.
Alright, let's go see what we gotta do next. Up in Skyrim.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary. That's nothing you need to concern yourself with. Very well. It's not something often discussed, as it might be misunderstood by the locals. The Augur is down in the midden, below the college. I don't recommend going down there unless it's absolutely necessary. Well, Beralda can teach destruction.
Don't care. Alright, let's go find this goofy guy. Oak Flush, Firebolt. Somebody got stuck. Is it a dead end or something? Boar's manual. Oh, so you can gotta put crap in a box and it'll spawn armor for you. But ain't nobody going through all that. Made in dirt. Alright. Chest down there. Shit, I don't fail. I wasn't trying to fall. Damn it. Oh well. Oh, there's a little hand thing. But you gotta get like all the rings and whatnot. Where's my helmet? Thought I had a hat on. Oh no, I'm using that fucking... Was this a weapon? Oh, it's just over here. Gold. Gold. Sick. Whoops, didn't mean to shout. No, don't fall. Yeah, alchemy. Alchemy's 27.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
So you're the ox of Donglan.
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you
And what is it I'm seeking?
You seek that which all who wield magic seek. Knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others.
I am not the first to come see you.
No, though you may be the last. The one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further.
What do I need?
You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
Well, I guess he disappears forever. That's a dead end. Nowhere to go out there. I guess I gotta travel back. Lame. Alright, let's go this way. The maiden. Oh, that's just a dead end. I thought that went somewhere.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits. Let me give you a bit of advice. If you want to work on something that's not officially allowed...
The chanting services are one of the few things that keep... I'm sure you can figure it out on your own. My pleasure. You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime.
I have important information for you.
Really? And what might that be?
We need to find the staff of Magnus.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It's connected to the orb we found.
And how do you know of this?
I spoke with the Augur of Dunlan.
Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
You mean me, don't you?
I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Mage circuit added. What's that do? Ooh, 40 hit points. Or 40 magic points. Huh, that's better than the other rooms. Oh, there we go. Looking like a true mage.
There are some experiments the college frowns on, if they're aware of them.
You know what? Let's go upstairs then. It's probably upstairs. Yep, right here.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running. Day-to-day operations are my responsibility.
Do you know
which
anything
means
about
if
the
you become a
staff of
problem, I'll get
Magnus?
sent. Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Archmage Aaron said you mentioned it recently.
I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere.
Who are the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
So no one knows the staff's location.
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Alrighty. Aha!
Have you
Is that
managed
her?
to track down the
No.
Synod or the staff of Magnus?
No, I haven't. What's up, lady?
Even with the purpose, if you're going to need live test subjects for your experiments, it's easier to do that off of
Ooh.
college grounds. There are some. I hope you've got some coin. Let's just take a look then.
Alright. Flaming astronaut. Ooh, adept hood. That's 50 Magica. Scrolls. Ingredients. Choking grass. I got all 3 of those. That Mage like go fuck off. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Fear poison rapid speed. I don't need that. Alrighty. Kind of books you got? You got lightning ruin, frostbite, flames, frost ruin, fire ruin. I think I have all them spells. Most people come here for the Danger Hearts. They're about expensive as all hell. He doesn't really have anything. There's an adapt hood I can get. It's only like 15 magic increase. It's like a 10 increase to what I already got. So that's not going to be too helpful. Nobody's in their rooms apparently. That's a chaining guy, right?
The exact nature of my research is a secret, I'm afraid. He asked, I think that I haven't told him anything, of course. What I'm doing is far too important. Can't breathe a word of it.
I just talked to him, so trying to find the lady that does the destruction. So see if she has anything different. Dude, I guess you.
Have you mastered the expert level destruction spells yet? Is it? This is disappointing. Jezargo hoped there might be one who could keep pace. Jezargo, you must be. Jezargo is working hard. Jezargo, but Jezargo. You tell Jezargo. Let's see. It is a. Jezargo gives you plenty of these scrolls, so you try them and return when you can say whether they work.
Yeah, he's an illusion goofer. Aha!
If you have a moment, could you help me with something? Didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, many others returned home after the Red Year, when Vardenfell erupted and caused much destruction.
I need your help with something private.
Well, I guess that's gonna be it from here. Oh. Next time. Yeah, what's this? Oh, it's down here. All the way over here. So we're gonna go to Rooms of Massif next episode. See you then. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and share. Oh, don't forget comment either. Oh, and I'll catch you on the next one.